Hello, everyone. I'm Chris with CMP Wellness, and I have some very exciting news to talk about today. It is going to be an embarkation on a journey that has been a long time coming for me. I've done bits and pieces on this journey along the way, but I'm now seeing this journey that I want to take in a much larger scale. So, those of you that know me in the last few years, I've embarked on a spiritual journey, meditation journey, self discovery journey that I see as this never ending road that winds up a mountaintop and you stop off along the way to explore different things. And one of the things that made this possible was freeing myself from the bonds of alcohol going on 6 years ago. And since I've done that, I've noticed that it wasn't just the alcohol that was enslaving me, it was actually addiction as a whole. And these could be things like an addiction to TV, which I had to address next. I replaced the alcohol with hours upon hours of incessantly watching television shows. And the biggest one, though, that I'm seeing has even more of a hold on me than alcohol or TV is food and the choices and the emotions behind food and just the overall unconsciousness and abuse and disconnection between where I want my alignment with my body, mind, and spirit to be and where it currently is. So, alignment with body, mind, and spirit has been something that has been on the top of my to-do list for quite some time. And the part that is always, I've been working a lot on the spiritual, lots of insights and clarity within meditation and emotional work in meditation. Lots of great things have come about the mind and how to use the mind as a tool instead of letting the mind control you. But the body has always been something that for the last 6 years has the alignment of that third piece has eluded me. So it came to me in meditation a few weeks back that it was time to try something different, disrupt the patterns. Because for 6 years to yo-yo back and forth, up and down in weight and physical stature is the definition of you're just doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. It's insanity. So now what I would like to do is really examine the things that are underneath. It's not as simple as just, okay, I'm going to go on a diet for 3-4 weeks and let's see what happens. And then after that, I get to go back to what's comfortable and what's routine. Those things have not worked. So now what I would like to do is really look at the emotions. And I'm going to use this video diary to be very transparent and just share what are the thoughts, what are the emotions, what are the impulses, am I reacting to things because I have no choice, or am I making a conscious choice to do something that's either healthy or unhealthy for my alignment of my body, mind, and spirit. The number one thing on my vision board right now is lightness of body. And I see that every day when I see this lightness of body image that I've chosen for the board. And I don't feel light in my body right now. And I'm finally ready to do something different and take control over this, because lightness of body to me feels like pep in my step. I feel alignment with everything, with the universe. And for the last year or so, or even since we've been in quarantine, I've put on a hefty amount of weight. And for those of you that have known me for a while, I've lost from 320 pounds all the way down to 220 pounds in the course of a few years. And some of it, the bulk of it, was very rapidly. But since then, since COVID and quarantine and times are tough and, I'm out there, Meg and I are ordering food and stuff just because it's convenient and maybe the food is giving us a little bit of comfort during this time. So it's definitely time to take a harder look and instead of just acting on those impulses and expecting this feeling of joy to come from this thing that you don't necessarily need and it's not serving your highest good. It's time to look at what those root causes are. So I'm very excited to go on this journey, and weight loss is going to be a byproduct of looking at all of these root causes. And the goal here is not to tell all of you that I have the answer to losing weight or to beating alcohol or to any other addiction. I certainly do not have the answers. What my promise is right here is to show up on this video diary and be 100% transparent and vulnerable so that you can hopefully glean some insights about the things that I go through, what goes through my head on a daily basis when I'm making choices about food or choices about relaxation. Do I choose relaxation over work, or do I let work creep in and then I don't do that relaxing thing for myself? So just looking at those on a daily basis, I hope it can raise some awareness for you and some of the tough decisions you feel like you have to make, or the indecision you feel like you have to make. And there will be no strict structure for this. However, some days I may talk about meditation. Some days I may talk about recipe ideas. As most of you know, I am a chef at heart, so I love to play around with different things like that. But this time, I'm going to put away the unhealthy things that make food taste so good, or at least in my mind it does, and then try and embrace the healthy things that'll still have it tasting good. But other days it's just going to be checking in with my current weight, and then also just how I'm feeling on the day. And the reason I chose not to have a structure is because I think it's really important to follow the energy of the day. So, on any given day, I might have highs and lows, and it's important to address both. I've done so many different weight loss programs where the person gets on there in the beginning of the course or the webinar or the series, and they've already achieved their goal, and they said, look how skinny I am, here's my before and after, and now I have the answer for you to get there too. This is not that. This is a deep dive into the emotions that go into the choices that we make for ourselves every single day. So I look forward to embarking on this journey with you, and I commit to showing up for you on this video diary and posting these on my social media as well as my YouTube channel. And it's just going to be really great to see if I only touch one person with this, if it inspires somebody to just start looking at some of the things that are going on in their life, just one, then it's well served. And I look forward to it, and can't wait to see all of your faces on social media and YouTube, and have a lovely day. I'll chime back in with my day one weigh-ins and my weigh-ins every couple of days beyond that. Have a great day.